Hello, water signs. Welcome back. This is your September reading for the first 2 weeks of September 2019. We're going to take a look into the cards and see if we can't get you some insight, some guidance, all of that good stuff, maybe confirmations for what's going on in your life right now. This is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So if you have a water sign, such as Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, in any of those placements, then this reading could be for you. Just a quick reminder to all of you, please do not take on any information that does not resonate with you. Let it go. And if you guys need your own personal reading, all the information is in the description below. All right, thank you again to all of you who've been supporting my channel. I appreciate it so much. All the likes, the comments, the subscribes, the sharing, and all of you who've actually booked readings with me. It's been a joy. So without further ado, water signs, let's jump into your reading and find out what's in store for my water signs for the first 2 weeks of September. All right, water signs. I'm going to move my mic over here. We're going to take a look into, I'm going to be using my sacred geometry deck as always. We're going to take a look into there we go, we got it. All right, water signs, you have it, the heart chakra. So we're dealing with the frequency of the heart for the first 2 weeks of September. The frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. Oh, the heart chakra. What a beautiful energy and frequency to be coming out for you guys. You know, this could be a lot of heart opening for you water signs. Healing within the heart could be happening for the first 2 weeks of September. Let's take a look into the fairy oracle here to get a little bit more clarity. Could you get a couple cards here to expand upon this heart chakra frequency for my water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, this one just wants to come out. Okay, we have the Puck. We have Epona's wild daughter, and I'm just feeling like we need to pull another one. Too many. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the first one out was the Puck. Okay. The second one out was Epona's wild daughter. Actually, I'm going to move this one over here. And then the third one is the singer of connection. So right away, I'm starting to get this sense that, just do this here. As I look at these cards, the singer of connection, there's something, I keep getting the word activate for you guys, water signs, within the heart. Like I feel like there's some sort of heart activation happening here for you guys through the first 2 weeks of September. And it's about strengthening the connection of the heart, but also to create the bridge, to create a bridge between the mind and the body, to bring them into harmony. Sometimes the body can be talking to us and trying to give us messages, but the mind can override it and kind of think our way out of things or logically try to tell us it's not that. I'm getting this sense that there's some sort of activation that's going to be happening here for a lot of you water signs that has to do with the heart. I'm just going to go into the book here really quickly for the Puck. So your key words here for the Puck is shape changer, good and bad and good, paradox, and resolution. Okay, so this is about you being able to see the good in the bad and the bad in the good. So it's about being able to flip your perception at a moment's notice. There was a card that flipped out in your pre-shuffle within this deck that was the Titan Sylph, and that one is always about needing to make decisions like last minute, changing the direction that you're going. I'm getting a sense for you guys, water signs, that there might be this like quick shift happening, like that your mind may have been so convinced to go one way and the heart's activating, and there's like something going on here with the heart that's going to totally just shift your perspective, or there's going to be some sort of like drastic change in your reality, whether it's with a job or a relationship or something in your environment. Something's going to be changing drastically. With Epona's wild daughter, she, gosh, okay. Okay, this is about facing the inner shadows. This is about, okay, some of you, this card sometimes comes up when there's depression. And there may have been this, okay, I know I just said depression, but I keep hearing suppression. That there may have been something that you guys have been suppressing that you haven't wanted to deal with. And the heart is just like, it's kind of like, it needs to happen now. There's no more denying it. There's no more getting around it. And that's why you have the Singer of Connection. It's forcing the connection right now within you to be able to have the courage and strength to face this head on, whatever it is that's been kind of maybe perhaps bringing you down, causing some, I want to say, discomfort within you that's kind of maybe showing up in areas of your life in other ways. It's like kind of reflecting in your outside world, whether it's in your relationships, at work. Let me just see here 1 second. Yeah, there's healing that has to happen here for you, water signs. There's healing, and compassion is very important to have at this time for you. So let's just see, let's go into the tarot here and find out what sort of messages do we have here for water signs to give us some more information. Okay, we have the Chariot in reverse. This one wants to come out. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so before we go any further here, so you're feeling kind of stuck, water signs. There's something that's, what I'm getting is that this trying to bypass, okay, something that needs your attention, or perhaps just delaying the inevitable, maybe putting something off that you know needs your attention, is causing a lot of stagnation here, inability to move forward on something in your life. And the Page of Wands here with the Nine of Wands coming up. The Page of Wands is a messenger of spontaneity, of creativity, of some sort of I want to say something's getting like reignited. There's some sort of message that you might be receiving that's reigniting this to bring in movement. So you may be having like a conversation with someone, or you may hear something that maybe you're watching a video, or something that kind of just really sparks within you, that really activates within you. I feel like this is an activation of some sort of message that you're going to hear that's kind of be like a wake up, and or it's going to kind of just trigger you into like, oh, it's really time now. It's time. I got to face this. And it has to do with something that's been a long, burdenous journey. Like you're feeling exhausted. It's been trying on you, and it's just got this feeling of, how much more can I take? You know, how much more is there? Let's see here. What other messages do we have here? But this is about kind of like facing the demons in a sense, you know, like I'm just getting this sense of, but in a way that requires a new perspective. Okay, it's not about seeing the good in what these demons might be presenting as for you, like seeing the positive in it, in how it's causing a lot of growth for you. It's putting you on a path of growth. So we have the Hermit and we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So you may be feeling a kind of the need to go inward, or you may be feeling alone. You may be feeling the need for solitude right now. To reflect on this, for this healing, the Seven of Cups, I'm getting a sense with the Seven of Cups in reverse that some of you might be feeling like you don't have any options, like you don't know which way to go. That there's just, I know that this card, when it's upright, it can sometimes be a little bit confusing because there's so many options. But more so, the energy that I'm picking up here is that you need clarity on something. And going inward is going to help you find the clarity on the one thing or the one direction that you really want to go forward with, in how to heal your heart and how to come out of this stagnation or this kind of like putting it off kind of a feeling. Afraid of facing the truth in a way. Not that the truth is a bad thing here, but sometimes, you know, if you've done any healing work, you kind of know what's coming down the pipeline, and that can sometimes be a little bit daunting. But there's a need here for connection, connecting to the heart in order to face this. Okay, and then we have the Fool here coming out. So this is going to initiate something. Yeah, I'm feeling like there's some sort of initiation here. This is like the activation that your heart really needs to put yourself on a new path forward. And it's not just a small path. Like the Fool is the beginning of a whole new cycle. And when I look at this card, if you haven't been feeling very carefree lately, or you haven't been feeling like that kind of ability to take a risk, I feel like that's going to come back. Like whatever's activating here, it's going to come back for you. But there has to be a shift in perception, which is why the Hermit card's here. Okay, the Hermit's card here is to take you out of some sort of slow period or not moving forward, not feeling like you're moving forward. And I do feel like it's going to come through like some sort of messaging that you're going to see. Okay, we have the High Priestess here. Wow. Okay, we have 4 major arcana cards here already. I keep hearing exploring the mysteries. This is about listening to your intuition. And okay. So the connection here that's so important with the Hermit card and the High Priestess coming up here with the Singer of Connection and the heart chakra. I'm getting a very strong sense here that for many of you, this activation of the heart is also activating a lot of your intuitive abilities. There is a connection through the third eye, crown chakra area. When we talk about harmonizing the mind and the body, within this general energy center, there is the heart's kind of pulling it in. And okay, so the body, the body, when we think about our body, the gut, okay, when we say, I just got this gut feeling, I'm just getting a sense that there's something that's pulling in here where you're intuitively being pulled in, like your higher self's like kind of grabbing you by the shoulders here and kind of like, okay, like it's time to pay attention. It's time to do this. But also there's an important aspect here of looking at things in a new way to shift perception. To shift perception around something that you're avoiding or you're a little bit fearful of facing, like the shadow work, the shadow self. But with Epona's wild daughter coming up here, it's explaining that it's really time to do this because the journey has been very tiresome and it's time to do the healing work for it. I'm just getting a sense that you guys are getting a lot of intuitive hits. I mean, you guys are the water signs, so that's something that's totally in your wheelhouse here. It's in you're in that element. What other messages do we have here for water signs? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is about getting out of your head. Yeah, okay. Okay, so it's time to kind of let the logical mind take a little bit of a backseat, okay? And get out of overthinking something too much. You might have been overthinking something too much and allowing your intuition to come in, allowing this new activation of the heart, this spark to ignite for you is going to help you get out of your head. I'm getting a sense of guidance here is to allow that to happen for yourself here in this situation, whatever this is pertaining to in your life. What else? What other messages do we have here for water signs? Oh, okay, so another message that's just come in is for some of you, you're feeling like everything's kind of turned upside down in your life. And they want you to see how things being turned upside down right now is an improvement or a path to improvement for you. If you're feeling like everything's kind of been topsy-turvy, like flipped up on its head and just not, this kind of talks about the idea of perception. It's to help you. One of the reasons why this is happening right now for you is so that you can open up your perception and see things in new ways here that you haven't normally seen them in. It's expanding your perceptible senses. Okay, and then we have the Hangman here in reverse. Okay, so this is all about, this is what's kind of going to pull you out of this stagnation. And again, the Hangman in reverse talks about you have so many major arcana cards here, water signs. Okay, so the Hangman here, when you are in the Hangman, this is all about finding a new perspective on things, looking at things in a different way. Again, the Hangman is about looking at the world upside down. That's why I'm feeling like the reason why, if you feel like your world has been turned upside down, it's because you need that perspective. You need to see things from the upside down perspective and know that the only thing that changes really is the perception. And so when you realize this and you're able to see the good and the bad and the bad and the good, and you kind of see the kind of paradox in all of that, that this is what's going to get you moving forward. This is what kind of pulls you out of this stagnation of whatever it is that you've been kind of feeling like you're not ready to face, or you've been avoiding, delaying, something like that. Then the last two cards that come out were the Strength and the Death card, and the Death card's in reverse. And what I'm really feeling here for you guys, water signs, is that there's something that you have been holding on to that you're not ready to let go of. And this is kind of asking you to have the strength to let go, have the strength to let go and let God, basically. Like, don't feel the need to control something, have the courage to face this. And yeah, like I'm just getting this sense that there's something that you just haven't been able to fully let go of yet. And it's going to take a little bit of courage to do this. So this is something major, okay? This is something major for you water signs, because you've got now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcana cards out of 11 here. So this is a pretty big deal for you. This is a big part of your journey, in a sense of in how it represents the lessons of your life here in this lifetime. So there's a big lesson in this. It doesn't mean that this current moment, it's all going to get wrapped up, but there's something big here that's going to get revealed. I really feel that. Like, I know the High Priestess is all about mysteries and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like there's going to be a big revelation here for you, especially as you deepen your connection to your heart, which is going to open up your intuitive abilities here to finally listen to that nagging kind of voice that we sometimes hear of what you should be doing, but we kind of put it off. So water signs, that's my message for you for the first 2 weeks of September. I hope it was helpful. If you need a deeper read, you need to go into things a little bit more, you can book a reading with me. All that information is down below. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. I love you so much, and I'll be back with you real soon.